morning, Chargers. Welcome back to Charger Roundup. I'm your host, Juno Wilson. Over the weekend, Aiden Grifton held a Valentine's dance headed up by Mr. Ambrose. Sylvia joined us with him right now to see if love was in the air.
So last weekend, there was a Valentine's Day dance.
Mhm.
Could you tell us how that went?
Oh, it went pretty well, honestly, given what traditionally, we've always done a winter formal, but we had to move it around because of weather. And the Valentine's dance was sort of a last minute change, but given the short notice of it, I mean, we had a good turnout for it. And I think we'll maybe not do Valentine's again, but definitely a winter formal next year for sure. But
Do you have any confirmed plans for next year's?
more likely, we'll probably lean back to the winter formal because that usually is what we're traditionally known for. So we'll have that mid-year mark. So hopefully we'll definitely have that for sure.
All right, thank you.
Of course.
And thank you, Sylvia. Speaking of dances, prom will be here before you know it. So we went to Miss Avery this week and see what packets and dress code will be like.
So we're here right now with Mrs. Avery, and we realized that in your last interview, you mentioned something about packets being sent out. So could you please explain that?
Yes. So for prom, you have to complete a prom packet, which will go live on March 9th when tickets go for sale. They ask simple things like what's your name, what's your grade, will your date be from Aiden Grifton, or do we need to get your date approved because they're from outside of our school? But it also includes our dress code, which we have made an amends to this year and it has been approved by admin. So let me just explain a little bit about that this year. So the dress code says that attire must be formal, clean, and worn as designed. Clothing must provide adequate coverage of all private areas for moving and including walking, dancing, and sitting. Undergarments must not be visible. Dress shoes must be worn, no flip-flops. Suits, tuxedos, and sport coats are required to include a coat or jacket and dress pants with a tie or bow tie for the males. Jeans and athletic wear, t-shirts, and casual clothing is not permitted. And clothing may not be excessively revealing or see-through fabric without proper lining. Clothing with offensive language images or symbols will not be permitted. So there's been a lot of things that have been kind of lifted because of the trends now with dresses and outfits. So pay attention to that. We just want to make sure that we're going to be all of our private areas are covered, that when you're dancing and moving, things are not falling out. But we understand, and admin understands that, hey, the trends have changed and we need to loosen up a little bit because it's prom and allow these people not to have such a restriction on their shopping. So pay attention to that. As long as you are covered and things are appropriately held together, then you are going to be fine. If you have any questions about your attire, please see Miss Avery, Miss Harper, or Miss Ballinger. There's some pictures also with the prom packet when you fill that out that you can ask if there's any, thing will be wrong with your prom attire.
Okay, thank you very much.
The future is now.
Stay tuned.
Last week, our Aiden Grifton's Link Crew hosted a slew of 8th graders from Grifton and Aiden Middle and showed them all our AGS has to offer. So we're going to go see how that was. Okay, I'm Stephen Baker, and I'm here with
Yuritsa.
Okay, so Yuritsa, you're part of Link Crew, and you guys did tours for the 8th graders at Grifton and Aiden Middle School. What was that like? Did it go well?
It went amazing. I really love touring the kids around our school and making sure they feel welcome here before they come. I'm a senior this year, so I'm really happy, and I'm really encouraging them to join every club here and showing them around. I really enjoy it. I love Linker. It's awesome around here.
All right. Did any 8th graders say any funny questions or anything like that?
I wouldn't say funny. I would say interesting. Like, do I have to take an art class? Like, yes, you have to take an art class. Do I have to take a gym class? Yes, you have to take a gym class. Like, just like dumb questions that you shouldn't be asking. Like, come on.
Yeah, I think we're all like that when we were freshmen anyways. We kind of all were scared, but
Yeah.
thank you so much.
Thank you guys.
In case you missed it last week, Mr. Ballinger's starting a choir. So Juno's one of them now.
So we're here right now with Mr. Ballinger, and we noticed that you're hosting another interest meeting for the after school chorus. So could you tell us a bit about that?
Sure. So we're going to have another interest meeting for our choir, after school choir, on March 6th. It's a Friday. We have our posters out around the school if you're interested in coming and singing with us. We are going to be meeting during that recharge on that Friday. So scan that QR code on the poster and fill out the Google form, and I will put you in that recharge.
Thank you very much. Stay tuned.
All right, Chargers. That's all we got for you this week. Enjoy your Friday off, and we'll see you next week. Bye, Chargers.